What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Phasmophobia GAD video, and today we're going in on insanity using my preferred items because I don't necessarily like all tier 3 items. Tier 3 is supposed to be the better of the items, but there are a couple of them that I just prefer as tier 2. There are literally no tier 1 items that I prefer anymore, especially because like glow stick is now tier 2, which don't get me wrong, I like myself a good glow stick, but I really do like the tier 3 UV. So I like all of our evidence items to be tier 3. Crucifix, I actually like tier 2 crucifixes only if we have a cursed possession, because a lot of the times we'll have crucifixes in the room. We go to use the cursed possession, forget the tier 3 crucifixes are in the room, and then we stop the hunt that we intended to actually use to figure out the ghost with a crucifix. So I like tier 2 crucifixes if we have a cursed possession, but in an insanity you do not have a cursed possession. So I am going to actually change that back to tier 3, but I just wanted to clarify that. Tier 3 firelight is superior. Tier 2 headgear seems to be most people's preferences, especially in my community lobbies, so I go with tier 2 headcam. I don't necessarily not like the night vision goggles, so I could do with either, but if I have tier 2 lights, it does open up my hands for other things. We have tier 3 igniter, of course that's the best. Tier 2 incense, I like the tier 2 incense because if you think about being in those tricky situations where maybe you're hiding. So say you're hiding somewhere like this, and maybe you have reduced speed in your custom setting. So say you're doing an apocalypse run, a tier 3 apocalypse run, and you're kind of really slow and you can't really move that fast, and you kind of have to be by your hiding spot a lot. Tier 3 smudge stick is just gonna make your ghost stop in one place, and then as soon as it's done being affected by the smudge stick, it's just gonna continue to hunt you in your hiding spot. But if you use a tier 2 smudge stick, it can at least wander away from you. It actually has that chance to wander away from you. It's not necessarily going to wander away from you, but it does have at least that chance. So I like tier 2 for that reason. We also had a lot of issues with tier 3 incense for a long time, where if you had it crouched, then it would get stuck on the ground and it would just make you move in all sorts of directions. I think they fixed that, but it's just made me impartial to tier 2. I just like it so much better. And then everything else, tier 3 is totally fine, because a lot of it I don't necessarily use. Like, I don't use sound sensors. I don't often use a tripod either, I'm not gonna lie. But tripod is helpful for those that want to be looking at the camera in the truck, I will say. So anyway, knowing that information, let's look at what insanity is. We have ghosts will hide 2 types of evidence. So we're only gonna get 1 piece of evidence, unless of course we have a mimic. We're gonna have 1 piece of evidence plus ghost orbs, because you will always have ghost orbs with a mimic. Even on 0 evidence, you will always have ghost orbs. We will have no cursed possession. The ghost room will change more frequently. No setup time and less starting sanity. So you're gonna start at 75% sanity. So a Fae could hunt you immediately. A demon could hunt you very shortly after you've been in the dark. So keep that in mind. We got short hunt grace period and fingerprint duration. So you have to check those fingerprints really quick. We have long hunt duration and kills increase duration. So hunt's gonna keep going if somebody dies. Sanity pills restore even less sanity. It's gonna restore 20% sanity instead of 25 like Nightmare did. Fuse box starts off and almost no hiding places. All right, we're gonna go on Bleasdale because why not? Bleasdale's fun. Hopefully we don't have rain. Thank God. Our Nightmare video, I had a lot of rain. I kept trying to reset. I kept feeling the need to keep resetting, and I kept getting rain, and I was like, screw it. I hate the rain because it's just so loud all the time. Thankfully, our breaker is right here. Now remember, if we have a Fae, or if we have a demon, we could get hunted almost immediately. So we do have to be careful. We want to try to find the ghost very quickly. In fact, I might try to find our ghost and then bring you guys back, because sometimes the finding the ghost part can take a while and it's not very eventful. But if anything fun happens in the meantime, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, well, you all saw that, right? Goddamn, That doesn't necessarily tell me where the ghost is, other than it's on this floor. So I'm gonna go grab a thermo. But we did get a ghost photo. So already I can tell you this is not a phantom. Now remember, this is something you're gonna wanna know how to do before you get into nightmare and insanity, is how to eliminate ghosts along the way. I know it's not a phantom because we just got a ghost photo. Did I need? Oh man, I didn't need a ghost photo. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna bring this in. I'm gonna just hang on to a smudge stick just in case, because the worst thing that could happen right now is the ghost is just like, by the way, I'm hunting. So I'm gonna also bring in a camera, because ghost orbs can tell us exactly where the ghost room is if we can find it. So again, just because the ghost evented in the kitchen doesn't necessarily mean the kitchen is the ghost room. Ghosts will always teleport to you for a ghost event. So it could be in the back room, or it could be be here, and it is. It just happens to be, but it doesn't always have to be. Why you do that? Okay, let me see if that gave me anything, because wait, what? You just toggled that light on, no? Am I crazy? Okay, I'm pretty sure it did, but you know what? It could have done a ghost event and said, nah, bruh. Nah. Okay, so we're double checking for orbs. And I am not seeing orbs, but sometimes orbs can be kind of tricky. I'm going to place it over here. Hopefully the ghost doesn't knock it. Again, I don't really... Did I just hear something over here? Oh, God. Yeah, I sure did. What are you doing over there? I'm like, I can't see anything over there because I didn't put a head cam on like a silly goose. So let me go grab some other stuff. All right, let's see. I'm gonna grab this, and we'll grab these 3 things. I think I like to grab salt at the same time that I grab the UV, because sometimes the ghost just doesn't touch anything. So I am really happy that they made the change to the ghosts with UV, that feet now count as UV evidence. It just makes more sense that way. Okay. I would like to have my smudge stick when I use my spirit box here, just because yokai could hunt us if it really wants to. If I get angry with the spirit box, just saying. We're gonna click this, make it stop like that. Where did my spirit box go? Blinky blinky. Okay. Let me just double check that the ghost is still here, because remember, our ghost is gonna keep moving a lot. I don't think it's here at all. Ghost is gonna often... Oh, you piece! It's over here now. The ghost is gonna move a lot more on insanity, and it's gonna make you go crazy. You're gonna be like, I just put my stuff down. Can you please sit still? So you might want to start testing one thing at a time. Because moving all your stuff is like painful. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you far? Are you friendly? So spirit box is something I'm gonna want to test a few times just in case. We're also gonna bring this over here and just double check for orbs, because the ghost could have changed its room when I was checking. And we're already hunting. All right, it's moving away from me, which is fine. I'm gonna see. It's going up the stairs. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna wait out the hunt. I'm gonna set some stuff up. I mean, I should still be able to see orbs while the ghost is hunting. Now remember, we're at 75. We were starting at 75% sanity, but we've been in the dark for a while. Okay, so set this up. Okay. You know what? I need to bring... Oh, Jesus, Grandma. Stop it! Jeez. This is unnecessary. Okay. So, often, what you might want to do, if you're playing solo, especially, is you may want to start with the sanity pill. And then the ghost will stop hunting you immediately. The ghost will stop hunting you immediately if you're having a hard time with the ghost hunting very quickly. So we're just going to take a sanity pill, because I don't want the ghost hunting me 65 million times before I have any of my evidence. But what I can tell you is that our ghost was a normal speed. Pretty sure there were electronics on the ground. So we can cross out all the ghosts that have any sort of speed difference during hunts without line of sight. There are a couple of them that have line of sight differences. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right. Double check that our ghost is still in this room. Okay, we are going to have freezing because anything below 1 degree is going to be freezing. So that's our evidence. I didn't see orbs, so I can assume this is not a mimic. I'm just going to place salt for photo sakes because we don't really need to look for evidence anymore. We have our one piece of evidence and that's it. And if you don't believe me that it's going to be freezing, victimized. I mean, I already know it's gonna be freezing, but it literally won't show. We have a saying on my channel that we're always victimized by freezing. Yep. Can you please just prove that I'm right, please? For the love. I don't know what. Listen. This is literally so rude. And I just want to blame Brad right now. If you don't know what that means, then don't worry about it. That's a stream joke. We blame Brad for things. Okay. So my ghost is probably trying to change rooms. I don't know why it has an obsession with this door right now, but it does. Something fierce. So if I leave and come back, maybe the ghost will stop wandering, settle down in its room a little bit more. We're just gonna see. Let's see. We need to instant. We need to escape. Okay. So I need a photo cam, which I might have brought one in, but I'm gonna bring in salt. We're gonna check the truck. Sometimes I can't remember what I took in, right? So I need to check the truck and see what's already inside. But I think we need some salt. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get a perfect gauge this round since I don't have a freaking photo of a ghost objective. You know what? We'll take the crucifix in. We'll take a crucifix in. We'll take some salt. I think that's all I can take right now. We'll go from there. See if leaving and coming back helps with the freezing. I promise you, anything under 1 degree is going to be freezing. Freezing just likes to victimize. It does. It likes to victimize so hard. All right, let me turn this light on. Just because our hiding spot is here, so remember we have our smudge stick. All right, I'm gonna place this here. And wow. Wow. You're still there! It's getting warmer in here, which tells me the ghost is either I think it's trying to change rooms to here. I bet you that's what's happening because it's getting colder in here and it's getting warmer here. So that's usually how you can tell if the ghost is trying to move. If some place is getting warmer and another place is cooling down more. That's creepy. That's creepy, Grandma. Grandma, why you like this? You stacking TP, Grandma? You stacking TP, Grandma? Okay. Let me put... I'm just going to stack my salt because it makes it easy for photos. And I think my photo cam is somewhere over here. Grandma's crazy, you guys. Grandma is legit crazy. I mean, she usually is, but it's fine. Alright, got those salts. Hasn't stepped in this salt yet. Come on. Show everybody that you're freezing. It is literally the worst. It looks like it threw my book. So writing is definitely not it. We did not see any fingerprints. We haven't been getting EMF3. I can bring this over. Oh, what now? Oh, what now? Just gonna take those photos. Don't mind me. Grandma, that wasn't very nice. And I feel like my sanity is probably pretty high at the moment. I mean, relatively high, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't have the board to tell what my actual sanity is. But, I don't know. I feel like Grandma's kind of crazy. Okay, 6.7, 1.4, 2.5, 1.2. Can you please just freeze? 0.8. Now we're suddenly getting colder. Come on, come on, come on. All right. All right. I see how it is, Grandma. So, while you think about your actions here and not giving me a legitimate freezing number, I just want to prove to anybody who may be doubting that it's freezing. I'm just going to go grab another crucifix. We're going to give Grandma a little time alone in the room to hopefully cool it down. That's the thing with freezing, is it takes time to cool down the room. And if your ghost is roaming a lot, you might find yourself not being able to get freezing a whole lot. So, I think, what else do we need? We need 3 more photos plus a bone. So we do want to find the bone. These 2 I'm going to do during a hunt. I don't want to cleanse it outside of a hunt because I don't want it necessarily to stop trying to hunt, because I enable the ghost from hunting for at least 90 seconds. Unless it's a demon, then 60 seconds. And then if it's a spirit, then it'd be, which it can't be a spirit with freezing. But if it were a spirit, it would be 3 minutes. So let me grab the other can of salt. This is just one of the easier pictures to take. We could probably do crucifix photos, but it's fine. It's fine. I got plenty of money, and I'm about to prestige, so I don't care. I really don't care. I'm about to get prestige 14. All right. Grandma? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. As long as you just don't hunt right there for a second. I want to double... You turned off my breaker. That actually might be beneficial when trying to find freezing here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. I can't win here. I cannot win here. This is legitimately why just take my word for it. I don't know. Does that work for you? Does that work for you guys? What? Okay, it turned off our breaker, which is only over here at the front. So let's go quickly turn that back on, just so we can have some lights during the hunts, because lights are always better than no lights. Just saying. Lights are always better than no lights. So let there be light, and then we're gonna run back. Okay, I'm gonna turn my head cam off. You touched what door? Are you back out in the hallway? I would like to see how many times this ghost has changed rooms. I'm telling you guys right now, freezing is impossible to get sometimes. Like, an actual negative value on here is impossible to get sometimes. And sometimes you can't even get it to go below 1. Sometimes. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you. Ooh. That was really close. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna step away from there because ghosts can hunt from where they last evented. So I don't want to be... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Please. I don't know why. There it is. Literally as it hunts. Okay, so something I can do is bring the ghost over here. We can try to see if we can see it through the slats here. Oh, okay, that makes so much sense. So I can actually see the ghost through the slats pretty well. Ah, dang it. I can see the ghost through the slats pretty well, and this looks very much like an Oni, which makes a lot of sense because the ghost is absolutely insane. I don't think it did an airball ghost event. If it does an airball ghost event, basically an event where it hisses at you without physically manifesting, then you have an Oni. But this ghost, or excuse me, yeah, if it never does that event, then you have an Oni. But it is also extremely visible. So I'm pretty sure this is just an Oni. Also, it turned off the breaker because we had to turn that on, right? So it can't be a Jinn. So this is how I'm like narrowing things down. Sometimes you don't narrow everything down. You just identify one ghost very quickly and you're like, okay, that makes sense. I have an Oni here. So I'm gonna stand right here. So I think we can loop here pretty well. Do you see how visible she is? She's pretty visible. Like most ghosts are gonna blink much more than she is blinking. Oh, okay, I'm out of sprint, so I gotta make a ditch. Okay, I might have to do another smudge here. Okay. And that's why I grabbed 2 smudges. Because once they get really fast like that, you kind of gotta worry about being able to get away. So, we figured out that it's an Oni. It cannot be a mimic. We did not have any orbs. We don't really need to test for the rest of them. Because I am pretty confident that we don't have a demon. That we don't have a shade. This thing was so active. And it evented on me very quickly during our investigation, which shades don't tend to do. It was aggressive, but Onis are also aggressive. But so I don't think this is a demon. It never did the Ure ability, which I'm not going to explain because I'll have a whole video dedicated to Ures. Didn't really test her on Rio. Don't have to because just by looking at this ghost, I can tell it's an Oni. So that's insanity mode in a nutshell with my preferred items. Now everybody is different. Everybody's gonna have their own items that they like better than others. Like some people actually prefer tier 3 smudge sticks. Some people prefer using tier 2 crucifixes as opposed to tier 3 altogether. But we definitely had Oni. Oh my god, this is so loud. I forgot the bone! Well, there goes our perfect investigation, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. But that's insanity for you. Again, you start at 75% sanity. You have 2 pieces of evidence that are hidden. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like to see anything, please feel free to suggest them as well. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys in the next Phasmophobia guide video. Bye!